Hey, Chrissy and Matt. I'm just making this quick video for you with my phone, so bear with me. If I'm not replying to your text that you're sending me right now, it's because I'm recording this. So yeah, this is gonna be really crappily done because there's no rehearsal, but what the hell? Let's just get into it. So you should know my computer was entitled Operation No Kids and 3 Money, Simpsons reference, but it's kind of No Kids and 4.2 money now. It could be 3.5 money-ish without the monitor. Fudging my math a bit, but the monitor alone is $800. It hasn't come yet because it's on back order. So this current setup I'm showing you is missing the monitor and also two of the case fans that go in the front of the PC. I'll show you where they go when I get to them. So the case fans will be here on Monday, and God knows when the monitor will come, probably sometime after Christmas. It's an Asus monitor, and they've been having trouble with quality control and stuff because it's brand new, and a lot of things are back at the factory because they're trying to figure out their build processes to make it nicer, to make it work, to make it not suck. So hopefully they'll get that worked out because it's the best monitor, gaming monitor on the market. So when it's all worked out, it will be great. I chose 1440p instead of 4K. That's the sweet spot right now for computer gaming. With 4K, you have real low refresh rates, so unless you have G-Sync, your gaming is not going to be too smooth, and it also hurts you if you want to be very competitive at first-person shooter games. Not that that's a big deal for Matt since he doesn't really play those, but I kind of like them, so I kind of want something that will work well with it. So I'm going to show you my monitor first, my old monitor, and before we get into the good stuff, and just show you kind of some of my numbers. So right here on the left, I'm showing what I have overclocked right now. I'm at 4.6 gigahertz. The CPU is an Intel Skylake 6700K, the unlocked version. Its stock speed is 4 gigahertz, so 4,000 megahertz, but I have it overclocked 15% to 4.6. That was very easy to do. I have my RAM overclocked to just about its advertised tested speed at 3,200 megahertz, which is faster than you need, but what the hell, bragging rights, right? I don't have all my fans installed, so I'm running in the low 30s right now for idle temp, but that will be down in the 20s hopefully when I have my new fans in. I can get a push-pull effect on my radiator, which is what I'm wanting. I want to have fans on both sides of the radiator, sucking air in and then blowing it back out. So here's the PC part picker list for Operation 3 Kids and No Money. Again, here's the processor. This is the radiator in question. This is my motherboard, an Asus Maximus 8 Hero, which is probably the best motherboard for the Skylake generation, for the LGA 1151 chip socket. So it was either this or it was going to be an MSI one, but this one had better audio features, better audio features especially, and also it didn't look as busy. It was a little more conservative in its design, which I liked. There's my RAM right there, again advertised at 3200. I have two SSDs, Samsung Pro Series 512s, in a RAID 0 array, so I'm sucking from both of them at the same time, double my speed. GTX 980 Ti, classified version of the card, so it's overclocked, stock overclocked. So this card right now performs better than the Titan X at a lot less money. The Titan X, the only thing you get more with it is you have double the VRAM. You have 12 gigs instead of 6. But for gaming, you don't need that many gigabytes. You'll need it if you're doing like photo editing and rendering stuff, but I don't do that. I'm a school teacher. Fractal Design R5, great case, very easy to build with, great for silent design, also conservative looking. My whole kind of idea going into this was I wanted the computer to look very ordinary and conservative and just not like anything crazy when you look at it when it's off, but once it turns on, you realize, holy crap, that's something, it's special, that's something insane, you know? So the Fractal was really the way to go, and I'm going to show you guys all that in just a minute. All right, so Corsair 860 watt, this is a fully modular power supply with also, I got a extra cable series kit with it, or extra cable kit, so I can have it colored in the way I wanted it to be. The reason I chose 860 watt was because I want to have the option to SLI connect 2 graphics cards later, and that'll put me at about 745 watts. So I want to make sure I have enough power for that. Blu-ray writer, which is what I need because I want to watch Blu-rays on it. Windows 10, of course. All these fans, because I'm not only replacing my case fans, I'm also replacing my radiator fans. 3 just regular black ones that have, I put red rings on them. 2 red LEDs and 2 white LEDs. And I'm keeping one of my original case fans in there in the bottom as well. You'll see it when I show you it. Gaming keyboard, that is RGB LED controlled custom. I have it customized, I'll show you that. Custom Portal keycaps I told you about. Portal as in the video game. You'll see those. Custom RGB mouse. And I already have some speakers from my old computer that I'm using. It's a Logitech W530. It's a 5.1 surround sound. Yeah, it's here right here. So I added them in here even though I already bought them. The Sennheiser PC363D is pretty much the best, according to reviews, currently the best gaming headset out there. It has pretty much unrivaled sound quality for what it is, and it's great. Internal USB expansion, that's to run my light kits that I have right here. I put custom LED lighting on here. And then radiator screws. I need extra long fan screws that are longer than standard fan screws because I needed to screw in the other side into my radiator through the case. And also I had some screw heads poking out, going the opposite direction to mount the radiator. So I needed them extra long to kind of get in there. So grand total, not counting the $240 for the speakers I already have, it's right here, a little bit over $4,200. So Operation No Kids in 3 monies, Operation No Kids in 4.2823 money. But then again, these prices change a lot. So without further ado, let's actually check out the computer. So you can already see my light kits I have on here. I have a red on the bottom, which never changes, and then I have white on the front. But this white is actually controlled by this remote right here, and I have the infrared sensor chip right up there, and I can do all kinds of crazy things like, hey, let's say I wanted it red and make everything red. Ooh, that's pretty. Turn off my light. Let's say we wanted it all red. Okay, that's great. Let's make it white again. Well, let's say we want to be crazy, right? You know, we can do all kinds of interesting things, all kinds of weird stuff. Oh yeah, but I kind of just like white for right now. We'll get crazy again a little bit later. So let's open this baby up. All right, here's the interior. Moving everything out of the way. Again, there's some of the 3 fans up top here. There's my RAM down there along with my water cooler over the chip. I have the radiator mounted up here in the front. I have the 2 red LED fans right here. The white ones are in the male on the other side. I have the original case fan down at the bottom. Here's my LED control area, my power supply, of course, and here is the GTX 980 Ti classified. Ooh, that's really pretty. And there's my chipset down here. I can make this thing change colors, but I like keeping it at red, and it glows in, comes in and out, which is pretty cool. So again, there it says classified. So again, see there's the cable series cables I'm talking, or the custom power supply cables, the red and black, just to kind of go with it. So that's what it looks like. I sent you a picture, Chrissy, to show Matt. So this is kind of like, you know, grainy probably looking. These little codes tell me things you need to know about my motherboard. I forget what code 40 is, but it's not a bad code. It's a good code. All right, so let's go around the front of it. Again, very unassuming from the front, but you open up this door to expose everything. These LEDs are bright as hell, and you can open this up and see the radiator. I'm going to have fans here on Monday, hopefully, when they come. That's a dust cover, by the way. This is a dust cover down here that comes off the whole bottom. Put all my case badges here on the inside, and here's my Blu-ray player right here. All right. Back on the back of it. Let's open this side up. All right. You can kind of see my cable management. Those are the 2 SSDs I have in the RAID array. Again, I have 1 terabyte total in a RAID array, two 512 SSDs. Again, I did as best I could with cable management, considering I have a ton of crap in here. So that's everything there. And then last but not least, let's actually look at the keyboard and mouse. Here's my current setup. I have just white and red. I made this setup myself. There's actually a program here. Let me get to it. This program. And I can set up my keyboard and mouse and save it to the memory. The internal memory of the keyboard and mouse. So here it is. Here are the 2 portal keys for the alt keys. Blue portal and an orange portal. And the coolest thing is I can do this. Oh yeah. I made it so it's able to do that. So it's kind of portally. I'll have to play Portal 2 sometime to really do it. But it gets even crazier because I made a couple different profiles. Like, oops, wrong one. Like, let's say redder is better. It's another one I made, which is what I'm going to do if I change my front LEDs to all red and just kind of sickly looking red that comes up when you do that, even when you press the portal ones. And then let's see here, America. This is just because I was screwing around. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early. Okay, that's enough. And then last but not least, let's say I wanted to be really obnoxious. I have this rainbow profile I made. And it does this weird spirally thing, which is pretty cool. But it gets even better when I say, you know what, we should do a weird rainbow thing over here. So let's get that going. Yeah. So that's nice. It's insanely bright. I mean, let's open up this door and just drowned out the whole room in color. So again, I had to take this whole front panel off to install these LEDs underneath, inside. Oh yeah, that's intense. And these LED strips are along the bottom, and everything feeds in through the back and onto this little USB 2.0 internal hub I put in here. So that's everything. I'm not putting anything online, like on PC Part Picker or Imager or anything like that, until I actually get the monitor. And I'll put everything up on there, and you can see like a total album of like the build and glamour shots, all kinds of stuff like that. But I mean, pretty much the video covers everything, I think. So yeah, that's my new computer. I spent a lot of money, and it's going to run GTA 5 really well at 2K. So yeah, tell me what you think of it once you watch all like 13 minutes of this or whatever it is. So I'll get this uploaded to YouTube as soon as I can. All right, see you later.